Alright folks, and welcome back to the Don's channel. I am the Donfather, and I'm now going to be covering a few questions that I seem to get asked on my channel with regards to my nationality and my country, which is Scotland. I do now live in Northern Ireland, but I'm going to do my questions based on Scotland that I receive. So these are stereotypical questions, stereotypes of countries. Every country has them. Scotland's no different. And the main questions you'll seem to get asked about Scotland is, do you eat haggis? What is haggis? Well, it's a very good question. Yes, I do eat haggis. It's absolutely lovely. What is haggis? Haggis is a little furry creature with two little nimbly arms and legs. They're about that height, that size, body size. About that, and they actually run around the lochs in the Highlands of Scotland, protecting the north from foreign invaders such as the English, the Romans, the Vikings, etc. They're basically the eyes and ears of anything that happens in Scotland, but they do taste delicious on a plate. And we do eat them haggis, neeps and tatties and Burns Night at the end of January every year to celebrate our famous poet Robbie Burns. So basically that's what it is. They're wee creatures that fly around the mountains in the Highlands and the lochs of Scotland, protecting us from foreign invaders. So they're a really valuable asset to the country to have, and they taste delicious. Loch Ness Monster, real or not, does a bear shit in the woods? Why do men wear a skirt? Well, first of all, it's not a skirt, it's a kilt. And yes, we do wear them, and it's because we're hard as fuck. Do all Scottish people have ginger hair? Yes. Does everyone drink whiskey? No, that's not true. Not everyone drinks whiskey. It's only the kids. Adults drink Buckfast. Do you like Braveheart? No, I don't actually, and it's because it's factually incorrect. If Mel Gibson had made it more factually correct, it wouldn't have been a good story, would it? It wouldn't have portrayed the Scots in such a great light as what Braveheart does. So yes, on one hand I like it, but factually, because of that, no I don't. The best thing about growing up in Scotland, well, for me the best thing about growing up in Scotland was collecting the ginger bottles and taking them to the shop for 20p return. So you would collect the money for ginger bottles in the shop. Absolutely sensational. We used to look everywhere for them, in the bushes, in amongst the trees. See, could you find an old discarded bottle somebody had chucked at their backside, littering basically, and you'd pick them up, take them to the shop and get 20 pence, which you would probably change for football stickers or mix-up or something like that there. So yeah, that was it. Now, on to the not so stereotypical stuff. What is great about Scotland? What Scottish inventions basically? What have we done to the greater broader world that is worth talking about? So, just rattle off a few things in terms of Scottish inventions. The hypodermic syringe, ultrasound scanner, radiation therapy, beta blocker, insulin, penicillin, the telephone, the television, refrigerator, the toaster, the steam engine, golf, the Special Air Service. David E. Stillen, who was a Scots Guard, he invented the SAS. Print stereotyping, roller printing, adhesive postage stamp, BBC. Now we're on to sports. Cycling, curling, golf, ice hockey. It has been debated that football was first played in Scotland and boxing was first performed in Scotland but was not commissioned there. The tennis court was also invented. We had our say with rugby as well, but the English commissioned it. Aussie rules football, which features greatly on my channel. You'll be pleased to hear this. Scots were prominent in the invention of this sport, in particular the rules, creating the rules to the game. There were Scots involved in that. And the Essendon Football Club, the Essendon Bombers, were invented by the McCracken family from Ayrshire. So Essendon Bombers has Scottish roots. My name's the Don. Surname the Don. They get nicknamed the Don. So a lot of people are saying you should support the Essendon Bombers, which I haven't got a team. Of course, everyone will say, whiskey, you invented whiskey. Yes, whiskey is a huge part of Scottish economy, sending it all over the world, trading it all over the world. It's an absolutely huge money maker for Scotland, absolutely proud thing. But the two proudest inventions from Scotland has got to be this little bad boy, Iron Brew from AG Bar in Glasgow. It's pure poetry in a can. And the deep fried Mars bar. The deep fried Mars bar, you can go into any chip shop and ask for a deep fried Mars bar. Self-explanatory. Thing of absolute genuine beauty. If you're ever in Scotland, do ask for it. You will be pleasantly surprised at the taste. So there's a few things about stereotypes, inventions, little things about Scotland. We are a very proud people. We're also a very funny people. We like to take the mickey out of ourselves. We're easy going that way, but we're also quite a violent breed as well, as you can see in our war past. But all that being said, it's a very, very beautiful country to visit, and you really should visit. If you do get the chance, you will really enjoy it. Thanks very much for tuning in for my Scottish edition, asking questions being asked on the channel. Thanks very much. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notifications bell. I am the Donfather. Peace and goodbye.